Put your hands up gently, and everyone lower very slowly, just a little. Now bring it back up again. Now lower again, just a little. And notice if this is okay for you. Make sure that this feels really good with your shoulders. If the feet start to go out, which is what naturally starts to happen, be aware and bring them back in again. Allow your pelvis to drop under you. And let's go all the way to the top. And let's bring it down gentle. Again, all the way to the top and bring it down gentle. One more time. Beautiful. Now, if for any reason your shoulders bother you reaching up like so, then you have your hands lower and start lower and go back and go back. Very nice. And see how little by little you can open your chest and open your shoulders to lift up. Very nice. When we take the final draping down, we're going to be following along the adductor line. And this will keep a person nice and covered. Then when you are in a chiropractic situation or a spa situation, oftentimes, as you know, your drapes have to be pretty conservative. We will show you how to still do this work with a conservative drape. So watch how Miles uses two different color sheets. The reason being, you want to really watch your draping line. That was beautiful. So Kelly, I'm going to pop in on your table for a moment because we're going to show you a spa edit. We have the length of these beautiful long legs, and we do have restriction of walls often in the spas. So especially in a motion where you're going to be working on the top of the shoulders and we want to pivot and we step back to get that long, lengthy movement, we will oftentimes end up hitting a wall. We have to bring the leg in, so we're either in a shorter stance or we're going to kneel and shift. And this movement is again coming from your feet to your pelvis to your tool. Very nice, Jordan. Beautiful. So as you can see, Jordan is moving from the back leg, the pelvis is lifting, and it's transferring all the way through his tool. You see the movement into the client's arm, all the way through the shoulder. Beautiful. So for those of you who get stuck in the spa or trying to figure out how to do this work, this is what you need to do. We're going to both do ringing. Miles, let's have you go into a nice table lunge because right now your feet are angling out. There you go. So I'm going to come over there and work with Miles' feet just a moment. Now Miles, what I'd like you to do is focus either one way up or down. There you go. Exactly. That was a beautiful change, okay? Because that way now you have your body completely available to you. Beautiful. Feels different? Excellent. There's one other thing. We want to be able to have your arms be able to get down here far enough. What you can do is take your client's hand and actually place it on the chest. There you go. And notice how much more room that gives you. Beautiful. And you keep watching those feet for me, okay? There you go. We're doing the same stroke, but what you can see is Miles' stroke angles a little bit more forward. Because I'm on the thigh, I can angle back, but the position is the same. You're still going to be creating an opposition. And now we want to work in this triangle area, so we're going to slide our hand underneath the shoulder and create a half moon with the forearm. It's really important that you are lifting up. You don't want to press the shoulder in. You're lifting up the tissue and allowing it to roll outward. This is the area of the long head of the tricep with teres major and teres minor that gets so caught up. And the reason this is important is because as we open this area, the top of the shoulder has some place to drop to. Without it, all your tension remains up here. So for those of you who work on the clients and they just keep coming back to you week after week with neck and shoulder tension, this is the key. Now Genevieve, we're gonna have you do that again, and when you come down, as you start to draw down and you start to move up, let yourself be a little bit more in your pelvis, slower than the movement into your legs. Don't try and pivot yourself too quickly. Make sure that your pelvis feels like it's coming into that hook and release motion. Yes. Do you feel how now your feet have a little bit more of an idea of where they should go? Yes. And you want it to go just a little bit more over for a little bit. I know you guys are dealing with, sand and things like that. What you're looking to do is that you know you're in the right spot when your shoulder gets behind you. There you go. So when you feel like you push off from your feet to your pelvis, it goes through the shoulder and then into the tool with your chest coming up. Beautiful. Feel better? Okay. So the whole goal with the pivot is that you do not work too hard. As you feel your feet into the earth, you feel how active your legs are now. Notice how much energy is lifting all the way up your spines. Good? Here we go. Left hand down, right hand to the heavens, and shift.